Good morning. It's December 19th, and today we are in Revelation chapter 10. And as we read this first paragraph, I just want to make a few comments on it and look at what it says. It says, "Then I saw another mighty angel coming down from heaven. He was robed in a cloud with a rainbow above his head. His face was like the sun, and his legs were like fiery pillars. He was holding a little scroll which lay open in his hand. He planted his right foot on the sea and his left foot on the land, and he gave a shout like the roar of a lion. When he shouted, the voice of the seven thunders spoke. And when the seven thunders spoke, I was about to write, but I heard a voice from heaven say, 'Seal up what the seven thunders have said, and do not write it down.'" And so this is an interesting, paragraph even just in itself. So John obviously is writing down at the best that he can in human language what he is experiencing in heaven. But what I think is glaringly obvious here is that it is very difficult to describe what he's seeing. He's seeing things that are beyond human words and beyond human comprehension to put down. So he's doing his best to describe what he sees, but he has to use the word like quite a few times here to say, well, it was kind of like this, right? So giving us a sense that heaven is different than what we've ever experienced on this earth. And so I think it's an important point for us. We can't really fully comprehend what heaven is like in our earthly bodies with our earthly minds. God's going to have to give us a new body and a new mind in order to be able to comprehend the things that we will experience in heaven. And so I think that's wonderful. And it tells us that this world is, again, just temporary. The eternal world is something that we can't use our temporary bodies in. They wouldn't be sufficient for what the things that we will experience and the time that we will experience there. So I love it. I think it's a wonderful thing. And we can kind of get a glimpse in our mind about what this looks like. But somebody with their right foot on the sea and their left foot on the land, just trying to imagine how huge that is and what that would mean. And then it says a rainbow above his head, and he was robed in a cloud. So obviously massive and beyond the scope and scale of our world. And so it's exciting to hear this glimpse of what we will experience in heaven with heavenly realities, but it's also a bit confusing and overwhelming. And I think it's meant to be. I think it's meant to leave us wanting more. And often people will speculate about what heaven will be like, and I think it's good to do so. I think we should be longing for that, hoping for it. But on the other side, we should also realize our limitations for this life that we live, that we really can't experience the things that we will one day when we are in eternity. So it's a fun glimpse, but only a glimpse.